Whoa, my hair faded out already. Oh no. In the video before this video, I dyed my hair some fancy, beautiful, bright color that will be filmed tomorrow, except I'm planning to upload this video after that. Today's video is going to be something a bit interesting for Stella because it's not something that I typically do, and it's not something that I typically do on a wig. I got sent this wig from Perfect Lace Wigs, and it's a gorgeous, stunning 613 level 8 blonde with a bit of a darker root at the top. I absolutely love it because it's really soft, the waves are stunning, yada yada yada. So I was thinking to myself, what color should I dye this, because this is like the perfect base to go all crazy on it. I'm actually taking inspo today from Kim Kardashian. Recently she uploaded this picture onto her Instagram. I think she was advertising some sort of specs. The color that she had on was, oh my god. The color that she had on was absolutely stunning. She had this kind of chocolate to ashy but still golden color going on. It was done fantastically. Obviously it was a wig. It's one of those colors that I would not typically go for, neither on a wig nor on myself, but I fell so in love with it that today I'm challenging myself to recreate a chocolatey, warm balayage moment. So I'm going to link this exact wig down in the description box below, because as I said, this wig is a really phenomenal wig if you're planning on coloring it. And not to mention that it's a full lace wig, which means there's no weft. You can separate it any way you like. I'm going to link this wig down in the description box below. And now let's get into the dyeing process of it. I have here 5 dyes, 2 of which are the same, but let me break it down for you. I wanted the roots kind of dark, but not overly dark, so I decided to go for a light brown gold copper, a 557. And on the ends, I'm going to be using 3 different mixtures. 757, which is a medium blonde gold copper, which is a lighter version of the 557. 678, which is a dark blonde copper red. And 8167, which is a light blonde copper chocolate. Now this isn't actually anything like Kim K's hair. She just gave me the inspo to go for that kind of a look, but I actually want more of a golden, almost copper tinge sort of a balayage. I definitely want a very caramelly effect. I'm hoping it's gonna turn out okay. I think it's time to jump straight into this video because I'm excited. First time on this channel that I'm wearing an apron. So this is how the color looks the next day. It is still quite a bit damp. However, I am seeing that it is quite a bit lighter than what I would personally like. I don't mind the color and I would probably leave it like this, except I was kind of hoping for a more darker, almost chocolatier color. So I'm actually going to tone it now really quickly while it's still a bit wet. So I'm going to be toning the roots with a 4.6. I'm going to be applying this on the wet hair, and I've mixed it in a ratio of 1:2 with 7 volume developer. I literally just want to deposit the color. And then on the end, I'm going to be applying a 6.6, which is a dark blonde chocolate. Once again, mixed in a ratio of 1:2 with 7 volume developer. Hello and welcome to my full head of hair. I finally achieved this stunning chocolatey brown color and I live. So this is the completely final result. Let me break down the whole process for you so you can understand what kind of went on in this video, because there was a lot. Yesterday I decided to dye it using 4 different concoctions of dye. Now all of those together created this gorgeous kind of like an iridescent blonde color. I really liked that. However, I wanted it a bit darker. Theoretically, that step in the whole dyeing process was actually still kind of important because it was the pre-pigmentation step. When you have blonde hair and you want to take it quite a few levels darker, you can't simply just put a dye on top of it and it becomes darker, because you need to fill in all the other colors that are missing, which meant that I needed to fill in levels 7 and 6, which is theoretically what yesterday's dye did. That is where all of the dyeing went in. Today I went back in with a 4.6 dark brown chocolate at the root, and then in the end I just mixed in a 6.6, which is a dark blonde chocolate. But if you look at it at certain lighting, you will still pick up some of that copper, blonde and brown hints that we went over yesterday. So I'm really in love with the color. It's not something that I would normally typically do, because the last thing I would do is go for brown, but then I realized I do not own a chocolate brown wig. I did not bother gluing it down today because I know I'm not going to be doing any styles with it. So I used my trusty wig fix, which is a silicone band that acts as kind of like my wig support or my wig glue. So it attaches the wig to my head without actually using glue. I'm going to link it down in the description box below if you're interested. It's a very good tool if you're someone who wears wigs every day, or who's not planning on doing anything extreme with them, or who just cannot be bothered with gluing it down. Link link of the original wig is going to be down in the description box below. It is a phenomenal wig to work with, especially as I said, because it is a full lace wig. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll give it a go, and I will see you in my next video.